Hi there, welcome to GLVCsports.com. With me today, representatives from the University of Southern Indiana, champions today here at Drury University. Joining me on my left is Michael Jordan, a senior from USI who captured the men's title today, and Mike Hillyard, the coach of both the men's and women's program for the Screaming Eagles, taking both team titles today here at Drury University. I'll first start with Michael. Michael, talk a little bit about your race today and your season leading up to it, and just exactly what you got out of this race today.
It's been a pretty long season so far. I mean, we're just now starting the real season, championship season, and putting a lot of work in to get ready to help the team out the best I can. And just it's great to come here and finish so high and lead the team to our 8th straight conference title.
And Michael, you mentioned getting ready for the championship season. That really is that's the type of talk that comes from a program that has a long-standing tradition of winning championships and having a lot of success. And certainly USI, the men's program, getting their 20th team title today, and as you mentioned, a GLVC record 8th straight conference championship. Talk a little bit about that long-standing tradition, and now you having gone through 4 years, being part of 4 conference champions. The contributions that you've been able to make to such a winning tradition.
I mean, it's been a good experience being able to help out all 4 years, and we definitely take pride in winning the conference. We talk about it from the beginning of the season because it's the first test of a championship season. It's definitely a good way to start championship season off with a win to motivate us on the regionals and then nationals.
Well, Michael, congratulations. That makes it 2 straight individual titles for USI. And I turn to our Coach of the Year, and I should say multiple Coach of the Year on the men's and women's side. Mike Hillyard winning for USI, and Mike, going off a little bit of what we talked with Michael about, this is a winning program, and it's something that you've played a large role in building, and certainly this is something that you work all season toward, and you've done nothing but sweep the conference titles today.
Yeah, it's just great to be able to come here and see our kids succeed because they put a lot of time and effort into it, and I think a big part of having that type of tradition is depth, and every year we have athletes that step up who haven't been contributors the year before that, and they kind of climb their way up through the ranks, and they want to be a part of that tradition, so it's very motivating for the second half of the roster to be able to be a part of this experience to hopefully come back a year later and contribute in a bigger way. Yeah,
Mike, you mentioned about depth. It was great to see the team photo today. Several representatives from USI making the trip today, and it's really been a full team effort. But certainly Lauren Miner on the women's side placing 4th today. Talk a little bit about her efforts today, and then lead into Mr. Jordan over here, the newest GLVC champion on the men's side.
Lauren Miner has just been our rock, in our lineup for the last 2 or 3 years, and she's, if I'm recalling right, I think that was her 4th straight all-conference award. She's just gotten better and better, and it hasn't come easy or natural for Lauren. She has worked very hard, and certainly is deserving of all of her accolades. And for Michael, it's been a long journey, and he's come such a tremendously long way from where he was as a freshman and a sophomore, not being all-conference, to last year being the runner-up, and this year a GLVC champion. It's been fun and rewarding, certainly to see his success.
Well, you've got a lot of hardware to take home. Let's also talk about the individual efforts of our newest freshman of the year as well.
We knew we had a good one with Tyler Schickel, and the great thing about Tyler is, he lives 3 miles from the campus. We didn't have to go far to find him. And
you run to school?
Well, I'm not sure about that. You probably should think about it. It's $4 a gallon for gas would probably be a good decision. But yeah, Tyler is just a great kid to have around. Really, it'll be a big key for us over the next few years in our program.
Well, Mike, congratulations once again. 20 team titles on the men's side, 7 on the women's. A long-standing tradition here at USI in cross country. It's the Mike and Mike show in the afternoon. Thanks for logging on to GLVCsports.com.